Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Relentless HD, and today I'm going to be doing a little tour of the famous city of Masyaf in Assassin's Creed 1. So I'm not going to be talking much during this little tour, but you never know, I could end up talking a lot, so we're going to walk down here and we're going to just have a little look around. We're going to walk around outside, out to the back courtyard. So this area is known as Al Mualim's Paradise, as it says on the Assassin's Creed wiki and some other sources. And this is where Altair killed Al Mualim, and then many years later, when he was 63, I believe, he was out in this courtyard. Well, he was down like a bit further down to reach Abbas, because he wanted to find out who killed his son Seth. Well, he was with his wife Maria at that time when she died. And I don't want to spoil any of the Revelation storyline for you, so. But I bet the majority of you know it, so we're just gonna leave this area here. And then we'll head out to the main courtyard at the front of the castle, or the fortress. This is just like a little entrance where there's a couple of assassins or guards or something, like, just stand here with their swords. Then there's a guy just walking around looking at bookcases and reading books and stuff. So here we are now, out in the main courtyard. Now this is where all the assassin training takes place.
Such
So,
wild
sword
swings
fights
will give
and
your
all take
enemy an
place
opening
for practice.
and send you
There's
to
a
an
couple of
early
dummies
death.
over in the corner, like, to practice your hack and slash skills, something like that. I'm not really sure, but they were there in Revelations. That's, I believe, 300 years later. I'm not sure. Can't really remember, but oh well. Now we're gonna walk through here and up this ladder, and we get to the top. This was actually the place where Ezio was about to be hung by the Templars as a warning for all assassins to stay away, or they could be murdered, tortured, or even worse, destroyed or something. So on that second plank or something, I'm not sure what it's called, platform, yes, platform, second platform, that's where they were about to hang Ezio. And then when Ezio turned to his right hand side, he saw Altair walking out onto this platform here. So we're gonna have a little view. Very breathtaking, this view, so it is. We'll take a leap of faith down here into the bale of hay. And some guy broke his leg down here, like when the Templars invaded Masyaf for the second time in 2 years. When they first invaded in 1189, when Altair was 24, and he had to save, what they call him, Al Mualim. So we're gonna walk across this plank of wood. That's a little view of the kingdom and the valley. It was really, I find it awesome when I seen this for the first time. It looked absolutely amazing. So it did. Very breathtaking. And this is maybe my favourite city in Assassin's Creed, I'm not sure. Even though this is more like the home of the assassins. Well, to me it is. This is the home. Masyaf. I want to know the Masyaf. So we're nearly at the top of this watchtower now. This is where we had to get the apple from Abbas. It was just right after we assassinated Al Mualim. Then the whole city went into a riot, and then everybody started fighting, and Abbas took the apple, and then we had to get back. Perform a leap of faith. There we go. Well, now since we've jumped down into this bale of hay, we're gonna exit this castle area, and then we'll head down into the village market. Ooh, looks like that guy had a cold there, or did a wee sneeze. So there's some of the shops there. Well, there's one of the shops there, like a little stall, because like you know this is way back during the 12th century, in 1191. So yeah, they didn't have like all these fancy shops like we have now in the present day. Sorry. Some other shops there. And when Assassin's Creed Revelations came out just last year in November 2011, Ubisoft just basically took the entire city of Masyaf from AC1, changed a couple of things, not really major things about this city. It just basically looks the same, just like some things have moved. Like, some of the shops aren't there. The shops aren't there. I wish they were, because like, I think it would look amazing. And like some of the people sitting on benches, because they weren't there. Because I didn't really get a chance to explore Masyaf in Revelations, because you know you have to complete your objective. And you have to tail a couple of people. But it mostly looks the same. So it does. Only like the time of day and all, it's like really dark in Revelations. At the beginning, then near the end, it's like a bit sunny. It's a bit sunny, but then yeah. So over there, where I just had the camera facing, is where you locate the trader called Masyaf, who let the Templars in, because he himself was a Templar. So he let the Templars in and invade Masyaf, and really had them under siege, and they could have went without water, food, and whatever else they had. So we're gonna perform an hour leap of faith. Now, just take a little walk around here. Just some more shops and some people doing their shopping. Like around this area here, around the entrance to the gates you just seen there, this is where like 2 years ago, in like during the Third Crusade in 1189, the Templars had invaded Masyaf once again, but this time they had like a Templar agent undercover as an assassin called Harris, and Altair had rode him on his horse through these gates and sliced the Templar open and threw a throwing knife at some guy. And then Abbas came over and then told him that Al-Mualim was trapped in the castle and Altair had run up and saved him. So he did. And now we're going to head out of the village, or the city, whatever it's called. We're going to have a little tour on the outskirts of Masyaf. It's not very big, but, you know. It's very cool that they had this area present in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I thought they were just going to have like the normal Masyaf city without, you know, the outskirts. And like you have the entrance to the kingdom and all, which was pretty cool. This is just basically like a little wilderness area, like there's not a person about, which I think is pretty cool, like, because this is just makes it look very peaceful. Nothing around, just Altair and his horse. So this is basically the end of the tour. So guys, well, that was my little Masyaf tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Take care, bye bye for now, and remember, nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Bye for now.